How bulletproof are car doors? We have a Tesla door and we have a Ford truck door. We're gonna shoot both of them, put them to the test with a whole bunch of different guns and see which one comes out on top. 3, 2, 1. Here's our setup. We have a Tesla Model 3 door over here on the left side, and then over here on the right, we have a 1985 Ford F-150, good old-fashioned American truck.
My Ford truck and me on the road again.
So we're gonna shoot each door, both the Tesla and the Ford, with a 22, with birdshot, with a 12 gauge buckshot, with a 12 gauge slug, with a 9mm, with my 70-pound bow, and then with a little explosive surprise at the end with some Tannerite, and see how they hold up. So this experiment should be a good test to test the durability of these two vehicles. Our 1985 Ford F-150 truck here is made of steel, and then our Tesla door is made of aluminum. All right, first up, we have the 22. We're gonna be shooting it with a Ruger Mark IV. All right, we're starting with the Ford truck. Well, that shattered immediately. Next up, we got the Tesla. This hole is huge on this side, and the paint literally chipped all within like an inch around it. It shattered the window. I was wanting it to be like a little bit higher so that we could make sure that we hit the dummy, but I guess that like shattered all the glass. Over here, pretty similar. So let's check the other side and see what we got. The 22 did not go through the Tesla. I can see right inside here, like this first like aluminum panel on the outside, that it did go through there, but this like interior part stopped it right here. Come on, Ford. That's not a hole. No, that's not a hole. Yeah, Ford truck stopped it. It entered like right here on the other side, and then there's no exit. So far we're tied. Both doors stopped the 22. All right, first up, we have the real American truck against birdshot. That spread way more than I thought it would at this distance. All right, next up we got the Tesla. Hang on, Elon. All right, first look at both of these. They look pretty similar. This spread, I don't know why, I thought it would be a lot more concentrated, but the spread is huge at like 15 yards. I guess that makes sense when you like need birdshot and you need to hit a moving target. So I can already tell you right here that there's no penetration. Everything just like slightly dented. This one, there are a few BBs that made it through. Similar spread, obviously, but I can see like right here, that might be the only one. Well, no, there's a couple right here, here. We are clean on the other side. Both doors so far successfully stopped the 22 and a 12 gauge birdshot. Let's see what happens with the buckshot. All right, next up we have 12 gauge buckshot with our John Wick shotgun. I've actually never shot buckshot before. I feel like it's like a middle of the United States, like north, like Michigan area. I don't know, we don't do that in Texas. We just shoot with rifles, so we'll see. 3, 2, 1. He's dead. All right, next up, we have the Tesla Model 3 against 12 gauge buckshot. 3, 2, 1. Elon? All right, buckshot. You can clearly see the difference between that buckshot and the birdshot. I've never seen it in person, but that is wild. And then our model is on the ground over here. Our dummy's on the ground. Buckshot went straight through. Man, you northerners are crazy, just catapulting huge lead balls like it's 1776 out here, just flinging it around. All right, the Tesla door is not looking good for the Tesla. It looks very similar in the front, straight through with our Buckshot. So the back is really interesting. Like, you can already tell the holes on the F-150 versus this one, these are like tiny, and it's just a few. So we're gonna conduct an autopsy here and see, oh yeah. So it's still not good. I think you're a goner. And we have exits on all. It's not good. So Buckshot, both doors lost to the Buckshot. Now we're gonna move up to the Slug. I think we all know what's gonna happen. All right, this is 12 gauge Slug against a 1985 Ford F-150. 3, 2, 1. Oh, that one felt like a lot. Wow. All right, next up, 12 gauge Slug against Tesla door. Firing in 3, 2, 1. Look at the size of this puppy. There's our Slug, so we got our little bird shot, and then you got your Buckshot, and then you got your big boy right there. There's our entry, and I have a feeling, based on his head, that it went through. Yeah, you can see clearly it went through right here. Oh yeah. In the front, out the back, and a little shrapnel in there. Ford truck, RIP. All right, here's our Tesla door. We have a very similar entry, and I can't see through right now like I could on the other one. So let's see if it went through. And I see an exit right here. So it's just not as big, but I do see a pretty clear exit right there. And then you can see on our dummy right here, that's definitely the Slug. All right, next up we have the 9mm. We're gonna shoot it with a Glock 19, see what happens. All right, 9mm against the Tesla door. All right, so the 9mm went through both cleanly. We're just gonna move up to the bow. All right, first up, we got the Ford. I think that may have stopped it. Brian was asking, he's like, is this gonna ricochet and come back at us? These bows are strong, man. This went through pretty far. Let's check the other side. Got him. Did not stop it. That is all the way in the dummy. Wow. Ford door did not stop the arrow. Let's check the Tesla. Okay, I can already tell that it didn't go as far in as it did the Ford door. The whole door like turned over when I shot it. Dude, it stopped it. What? Wow, that's crazy, dude. It literally stopped it. I don't know, man. Yeah, you can see right, I can see right here over the top. It barely even went through this second layer right here. You Ford boys at home talking about the real truck. Sorry. Elon's Tesla Model 3. This isn't even a Cybertruck. This is the Tesla Model 3. Stopped a 70-pound bow, and the Ford did not. Tesla wins this round. Let's move up to some Tannerite. Zach is cooking up some Tannerite over here. We're gonna do ½ pound of Tannerite on each door to finish this thing off Yee lifestyle. All right, so we're gonna tape both of these onto each door, stick them on there, shoot them, see what happens. All right, we have 8 ounces of Tannerite strapped to our Ford door. We're about 50 yards away. Shoot it with this 6.5 Creedmoor. I don't think it's gonna do much because it's steel, but we'll see. I'd say that I need a practice shot, but because it's me shooting and not Granger, I'm probably gonna hit it, so we should be good. Firing in 3, 2, 1. This is actually way bigger than I thought it was gonna be.
That's from the 22, right?
This was, I think, from the 22. Huh? So, no, wait, no, I think this was the Tannerite. That blew a nice little hole in there. Didn't go through the second, but dude, that was crazy. That blew right through that steel. So I have no clue what's gonna happen to the Tesla. So this was the Ford. Let's see if the Tesla can beat this damage. Are you alive, sir?
Where's your head?
Sir?
Firing in 3, 2, 1.
Oh, wow, that went all the way through and then just popped the rear off. That went straight through. Look at that. I mean, I don't see anything, like any punctures in him or anything, but he got blown back and like it blew a hole straight through. So this is perfect. That was our deciding factor. The Ford won the Tannerite explosion. So all in all, Ford barely squeaks by and beats the Tesla Model 3. There you have it. That was the 85 Ford F-150 versus a Tesla Model 3. Let us know who you guys think won. I thought that this surprisingly held up well, but I think the steel ultimately came out on top. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching the video. YouTube thinks you may like this one next, so you should watch it. Or don't. That's okay too. I know you're busy.